What's up, y'all? We are on the 15 freeway, I guess you could call it. Right here is the 15 South. Right here is the top of the Cajon Pass. Right here, see these cars going down? They're going down. They're going south. So all these people are going towards Los Angeles, and then the north side is over there. So I just want to give you guys a rough idea of where we stand. We have a really interesting vehicle today. It's an old Chevy Impala. We're going to drive down there, guys. Stay tuned. This is going to be a really interesting video. Let me walk to the edge real quick to show you what we have over here. Not sure if you can see it, but that road right there is a 15 North. That travels towards Las Vegas, Nevada. So you go that way, Las Vegas, this way, Los Angeles. We're taking this road. Let's jump in old Susie and hit the trail. All right, y'all, so we have arrived to the location. We are in an area where it's known for ticks and rattlesnakes, so we're gonna gear up 100%. We're gonna put the snake gaiters on. We're gonna put a jumpsuit on, and all this stuff is sprayed with permethrin, which kills ticks pretty much almost on contact. But let me show you what we're working with here. Wow. This is rad. Okay, you gotta watch every step when you're walking around out here, because there's certain areas where it just drops 10 feet and you don't want to fall. So I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but there's an old Chevy Impala down there, and like I said earlier, that's the 15 North. So all of you guys all these years been traveling right here, you probably never knew there's an old Chevy Impala down there. We're gonna somehow hike down there. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it. We have rope. I'm not sure if we're gonna use it. I'm gonna walk around and try to figure out the best way down, because here is extremely steep. I don't want to get injured. So stay with me, guys. Let me shut the camera off and look around a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, I've looked around. I honestly do not see an easy way. He warned me to bring rope. He went down without rope and said it was extremely dangerous. So I've walked all through this, and I don't see an easy way down. So he had a real struggle getting down there. So it might not look that hard on camera, but it's extremely steep right here. You cannot walk down this. It kind of looks like, to me, it's like an animal trail, like maybe coyotes or something. It's extremely windy, but I have a wind buffer on this camera, so you shouldn't be able to hear too much of the wind. Yeah, let's gear up and see what happens, guys. So you don't want to rub against any of this stuff, because this is where the ticks are at. They latch onto you. So like I said, I brought a full jumpsuit. Look at this, guys. That's quartz mixed with like granite or something, I don't know. So they say where there's quartz, there's gold. So I've heard of people finding gold in this area. So we're not far from gold, guys. Who knows what we find out here. I'm not sure if this is part of the old 395. I'm not really familiar with the old road, but it's possible this car is actually a car crash from the 395, but I really don't know. It could just be a stolen vehicle. It looks like years and years ago, this was actually graded right there. You could kind of see it. There's metal all in there. This is some part of an old road, or I'm not really sure. A lot of times they take out old roads and put new freeways in. This could have been actually from The $395, I don't know, or it's a stolen car. Somebody brought this car out here and launched this thing off after they stripped it out here. You know, they probably turned in right here. This is like a loop right here. Took all the parts they wanted and just launched the car. Anything's possible. Let's gear up and see what happens. All right, for those of you that don't follow my channel, I bought this jumpsuit on my last video. And it's sprayed with permethrin. It's a tick killer. I guess the ticks start crawling on it within seconds to minutes. They start dying. You have a 90% chance of not getting bit by tick when you have this jumpsuit on sprayed with permethrin. So we're gonna be going through bushes and trees and vegetation. So that's why I'm 100% geared up, ready to go, guys. So stay tuned. We're almost ready. I'm gonna put my harness on, not my harness, my GoPro chest mount, and then my backpack, and then we're out of here. Stay with me. My rear doors, they don't lock sometimes. The rear, I think it's called actuator, is broken. So sometimes you'll think your truck's locked and it's really not. So I check all my doors. All right, guys, we're not going to use rope right at the beginning because I'm not sure if we need rope. I would like to find a way down without rope, because hooking up the rope, I'm gonna have to use, there's no metal here. I'd have to use the back of my truck, and I'd have to back my truck all the way up here, and I don't really feel like doing that. So we're gonna try to find a way down on our own. I don't know how this guy got down this. My buddy, his name is Desert Adventures. Go check out his channel on YouTube. He has some pretty wicked stuff. So I don't know where he went down, but you know, you're not going to go down here. This is straight down. That's literally a wall going up and down all through here. So we're going to try to find a way down, maybe right here. I'm guessing he might have went down through here. But I'm fascinated with old cars, especially Impalas, old 50s, 60s cars. It's a huge interest to me. So guys, we might use a rope and go down right here. I'm thinking this is where he went down. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it's looking like. I also see a position over there where we might be able to crawl down. So let me go try that first before we get too deep. Stay with me. Guys, I'm gonna stop walking this way. The reason is it's straight down, like literally. Look at this. So I know 100% sure he didn't go that way. I'm guessing where we were in the beginning is where he was. But the car's right there. You can see it. And he was telling me that there's possibly a beehive in there. He said there was a bunch of bees flying around. So we got to be careful on that as well. And guys, I didn't bring my duct tape. Usually I duct tape the bottom of my pants closed and my arms. I didn't bring it. Maybe I'll go check my car for some backup somewhere. There might be a roll somewhere, but I try to seal that off from the ticks and stuff. So I might go to the truck and do that real quick as well. And another thing, we might use a rope right there where we were earlier, just to give us something to fall back on. If we can't make it back out of here, we're going to use the rope as backup. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, look, I got some tape I found rolling around in my truck. Got on my legs, my arms, so they can't crawl in. So we're thinking he came right here, is my guess. Thinking about, I was trying to back my truck way over here, but I don't want to really, I don't like driving off the grid out here. You know, people get blamed for messing up the vegetation and stuff, so if I tied off to my truck from there, there wouldn't be enough rope. Think about getting the rope out and just tying it to this tree or something, or just even one of these bushes. These bushes are really strong and they can hold a lot of weight, so anything's helpful at this point. We just don't want to go down and not be able to make it up. Even though he did, guys, but not everyone's the same in this world. Just because he did something doesn't mean I could do it. Vice versa. So it's steep, but let's use caution. Let's be safe and throw a rope down. And it'll make things a lot easier. Stay tuned. This is a constant problem I'm dealing with on pretty much all my videos. Sometimes I don't show it though, is me unraveling this rope. Even though I'll ravel it up nice, if I keep moving it from vehicle to vehicle, it just ends up in a huge ball. I think I'm gonna buy one of those plastic things like you wind up an extension cord with, so I don't have no more issues with this. Stay tuned, guys. This is gonna take a long time. All right, guys, call me crazy, but I tied off to this little bush, shrub, whatever the heck this thing is, and it seems really strong. Let me get all the slack rope over here on this side, and then we'll start going down. Got everything untangled. This rope is really long. It's really saved my butt before, for those of you who watch my channel. Whoa. Yeah, guys, so we're going down right here. Let me get the hiking pole, and we'll start right now. This thing's broke kind of in our way. We should have went around it, but I could probably just throw it over it actually. So what I'm doing right now is looking for footprints of him. Desert Adventures. He said he went down here, so, well, I'm not sure if he went down here, but this is the only way I could imagine that he came up. And I watched a few clips from this video, and it kind of looks familiar, but it kind of doesn't. But we got rope. We're fully suited up. I kind of see footprints, but I kind of don't, so I don't know. But I'm holding on with one arm. Guys, it's always the first beginning when you descend, that's the hardest. So you could tell, it's like if I just get 15 feet down right there, it gets a lot more mellower. See, right now I'm sliding, but I'm holding on the rope, so this would be very dangerous if I didn't have rope. Desert Adventures, if you're watching this right now, is this the way you came? You're probably laughing right now. It's probably back. How didn't you go down right there? I went down somewhere else. All right, he told me there's gonna be a bunch of old cans, and I'm coming across a bunch of old cans. Guys, and look at my rope. It is totally just kicking butt. Look at this. Look at that. Is that gonna help out getting out of here or what? Oh, he was right. Look at this. A little miniature Coors Light can. 7-ouncer. Look at that. That's crazy. You don't see that too often, is the little 7-ounce cans like that. That's pretty cool. I'll throw that up there. This one is an Olympia full of dirt. Just full of dirt. So I'm thinking people used to hang out up there back in the day, and they'd come up here and party and throw their cans off and stuff. I thought I just heard something, but I might be hearing things. I thought I heard a snake. Where is this car at? Or I'm almost out of rope. But thank God. Yeah, we just ran out of rope. So now we're on our own, guys. Guys, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today, these days, every day, but right now with all that stuff going on in the Middle East, you know, sometimes you gotta just, I can't even walk up this. Sometimes you gotta just turn the TV off and watch something else. I was watching a lot of that stuff going on, and I mean, it's not even here in this country, and it's depressing, you know. Can you imagine what all those other people are going through? Wow. Look at the view from here, guys. Holy cow. Oh yeah, and I see the bees going in and out. He told me there's a beehive down there. Hopefully we can get close enough to really examine this car. Can you imagine? Wow, I cannot walk today, guys. Can you imagine getting chased by bees out here? You'd be so screwed. I'm wondering if he came this way as well. I would love to have some more rope right now. Dang, this is steep. Rocky and dangerous. Guys, usually if there's a car with bees in it, I won't approach it, but this is an Impala, so you know it's got to be done. Old classic car like that, I mean, it's got to be documented. And guys, look at this. What's this right here? What is that? Oh, that's a can. I thought it was like the old license plate or something. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm gonna try to crawl over there and get a picture of this trim from this car. Look at this wall, guys. This is what the car came off of, I'm guessing. Like I said, this terrain's been changed because of this freeway, so you don't really know where the car came from. I'm guessing it came from up top. Guys, I haven't filmed in over a week. I don't know how long it's been, but I've had one guy reach out to me. He's like, hey man, are you okay? He was really worried. So is this from the side of the car, or what do you guys think? And here's part of the bumper. He told me he laid a beer can over here. Oh, it's right here. There it is, guys. He wanted me to get this for him. Look at that old can. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'll leave it right here till we leave and I'll grab it. But let's document this car. Let's get closer and let's try to be as quiet as possible because of the bees. So I'm not sure if I'm going to enter the car. Where here comes the can, but I'm not sure if I'm going to enter this car and make vibration because of the beehive, but I want to document it as much as possible and take photos. So if you don't hear me talk much, you know why. I can see footprints. Look, this is where the area he traveled, right here. Wow, there's actually a lot of bees over there. Crap. How are we gonna do this? Alright guys, can you tell what year this is? Yeah, it looks like they're going under the car, under the passenger rear tire, and they're just swarming right there. So let's get as close as possible and then try to view it from another angle. Wow, it's a two-door. Guys, I'm gonna film a little bit with my cell phone now because I can zoom in really good. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are about 30 feet away, and I don't know if I want to get any closer because of this beehive inside. I don't want to disturb them. Let's get a little closer. Hold on. For those of you sitting at home, what year is this? We're guessing it's possibly a 62, but we're really not sure. This says Chevrolet right there. Look at that back piece, that's pretty cool. It's got the gas tank. Look at that Impala. It's got an Impala badge on it, look at that. Guys, look at this. Let's try to crawl to the other side and see if we can get closer. Stay tuned. All right, guys, there was a bee flying around my head when I was down there. When I walked up to the back trunk, it was just like checking me out. So that's why I decided just to leave. But we're gonna try to crawl to the other side and film a little bit more. Let me go get that beer can. Stay tuned, guys. Guys, I'm just sliding down this stuff, look. And I'm trying to pull up with the stick. It's crazy. We're gonna stash this beer can right there. And then on the way out, we're gonna grab it. Stay tuned. Guys, I just did something really stupid. I stopped to adjust my backpack and my hiking pole slid down there. Look. It's resting up against that plant. So now I'm gonna have to crawl like a crab down there to go get it. What a nightmare. All right, guys, back on track. Stay with me. I'll turn the camera on when I get a lot closer. So in my last video, when I had these overalls on, I had my clothes on underneath. Guys, I thought I was gonna cook myself alive. So what I did this time was took my pants off, took my flannel off, and just left like a white undershirt to like absorb the sweat. But I just spotted something down there. There's another piece of fender trim down there. If we get down there, we'll go check it out, and then we'll take some pictures, and we'll try to tiptoe up to this car without disturbing anything. Be quiet, everybody, please. We got to use extreme caution right here because, guys, if a beehive gets irritated and comes after me, I can't run out of here. I'm screwed. I'm going to tumble down a mountain. I'm going to crawl over there. I'm going to probably, you know, get stung to death. So we can't act a fool up here and throw rocks and disturb the area. We need to use our brains. Guys, I don't know if I can get that down this. It's real shelly, slidey, rocky. So I'm gonna just put the hiking pole in front of me and just kind of crab walk. Kind of walk like a crab. See, right now I'm just sliding. See, there's a piece of fender trim right here. I want to see exactly what it is. Oh wow, there's a bee right here, guys. Did that fall off me right now? I don't know, but there's a bee walking. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, that's not going to come out. That's wedged in the dirt. It's a part of a piece of fender trim. Like I said, let's tiptoe closer to this car and see what's up. The hive is on the passenger side of the car, so we'll tiptoe up to the driver's side. Like I said, they're going under the car. I gotta take a picture of this. This is a beautiful picture right here. Look at that. The sun's hitting it perfect. All right, guys, check it out. I'm about 10 feet away and the bees are on the other side, so it looks like I'm looking for a plate to see if it's like if we can find a VIN number or something, but I don't see anything on this front firewall. At least I can say I touched the car. They took the whole front clip, the motor. Guys, let's try to walk. Is the beehive right here? I think the beehive is under the rear axle. Guys, check it out. Wow. Guys, so what year do you think this is? My friend says he thinks it's a 62. What's your guys' opinion on that? I kind of want to crawl up there and get a shot from that way, but I'm not sure. But we made it, guys. We touched the car. We observed it. Too bad there's a beehive in here and we can't really approach the other side because it'll give us up that we're here. But we had quite an adventure. I'm gonna snap a couple photos, guys. Stay with me. Guys, as I'm standing here, I just spotted something. I'm gonna see if I can pull it out of the ground. What's this? I don't know. I don't want to make a bunch of noise, but guys, I'm gonna try to crawl up there so I could take a real killer picture of this car. If I could get up there. I don't know. Stay tuned, guys. I got up it. Let's take a look. Yeah, so cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a couple photos of this right here and then we're out of here. Stay tuned. Guys, you gotta watch every footstep out here. Every footstep you gotta watch. One wrong turn. Guys, if you sprain your ankle out here, you're not getting out of here. You're gonna have to call search and rescue. And that's gonna cost a fortune. All right, guys, I'm gonna start hiking out. I'm gonna go up that way and shoot up. But if I see anything interesting, I'll stop and videotape it. Stay with me, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I can stop whispering now. I was just trying to play it safe, you know. Like I said earlier, there's nowhere to run out here, so you're screwed. But what a beautiful day. It's Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. Let's start getting our butt out of here. I'm so happy I went down with that rope because I could just pull myself all the way out. I don't have to G.I. Joe crawl. Oh yeah, and I gotta grab that beer can for Desert Adventures. Guys, follow his channel. He films a lot of pretty wild stuff. And he's really good with the drone. He can fly drones into areas that I can't even dream of getting my drone into because he has experience. Stay tuned, y'all. Guys, it's crazy. You get to certain points where you could either fall left or you could either fall right. I'm like on this perfect mountain peak right now, just hiking the ridge. Like I said earlier, that's a 15 north going towards Vegas, Nevada. We are in the Cajon Pass area. There's a lot of very old vintage cars in this pass, but they're all extremely hard to get to. Every car I have hiked to in the Cajon Pass area, it's just been complicated. Let's just say that. Guys, my backpack is pretty full, so I don't know where I'm gonna put this can. Put it in my pocket, I guess. That is really cool though, check that out. Wow. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Got the old top. Guys, any of you guys wondering about these gloves? These are the Mechanix, M-E-C-H-A-N-I-X, and they're stitched real close to the finger. They're not loose, so it almost feels like you don't have gloves on. They're called Mechanix Durahide Utility. These gloves are amazing, guys. This is not a paid sponsorship. Mechanix doesn't pay me in any way. I'm just telling you about a product that's really good. If I find good products, guys, I'll tell you about them. And it's a good product. Let me try to put this soda can in my pocket and we'll continue on. Stay with me, guys. What a nightmare. Getting out of here with no rope would be a nightmare. Oh, here's my rope. I'm like looking around right now, like, where in the heck's my rope? It's the most beautiful sign I've seen today. Guys, look at this. Smooth sailing. All the way back up. Oh, yes. I'm gonna try to throw this hiking stick way up higher. I don't have my rope connected to it, so I can't tie it to my body. Perfect. See, you could either pull like this, like Batman and Robin, or if it's really steep, guys, I go like this. Just depends on the situation, you know. This thing isn't tied off on a real strong bush or tree, so let's just go up very lightly, because if this thing gives away, we're gonna have to crawl like a crab all the way back up. Oh yeah, guys, if you're wondering why I haven't been posting, one guy commented, "Hey, where you been?" I've been really busy with work. I've been really focusing on, you know, making money and stuff at my job, so that's where I've been. Something flew in my mouth. Guys, this last part's hard. Remember, when you start going down, it's the beginning that's always hard. And I'm going up right here because over there it looks like way steeper. I'm not even going in that direction. And this tree better not break right now, because this is the hardest part of it all. And just think, my buddy came up here with no rope and did it. He said it was a pain, but he did it. We're almost there. Let me grab my pole. Whoa. See, guys, I was holding on to the rope, I would have slid down right there. This hill is no joke. Uh-oh. That thing just slid down far. Hopefully not too far. Ah, it's right here. Look at that, guys. It feels so good just crawling out of a thing like this after filming, you know, because that's the hardest part, you know, is getting out. Let's throw this thing one last time. Let's go this way. Oh my God. Guys, we made it. My truck's still here. Thank God. Desert Adventures. I can't believe he went down there with no rope. I gotta give it to you on this one. Wow. Make sure there's no snakes in there looking at me or rattling or anything. Can you imagine going to untie your tie off and something bites you? If you guys are wondering what I'm using, I'll show you. Something I actually got at work. I found it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's heavy duty. It could probably pull a house, and it's amazing. I just go around whatever I want and then, you know, tighten it to put it on and then to take it off, you know, like this. Right now it's back on. It's threaded on this side and that side, so it's not going to fall off. Guys, it doesn't matter how I roll this rope up, it's going to be tangled unless I buy like one of those plastic circles you use to roll up extension cords. So I'm just going to roll it up like this, and then wow, my arm got caught in there. That was so much fun, guys. Wow. I appreciate everyone watching my channel, tuning in and subscribing. I got a lot of people subscribing from outside the United States. I was reading a statistic, I believe it's either 51 or 57% of my subscribers are in America. The rest are outside of the United States. I have a lot of subscribers in Mexico, and I forget where else, but I want to say like the UK area, I believe. So I appreciate everyone from Mexico and the UK area for watching my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go strip all these tape off my wrist, my pants, strip down to my shirt and underwear, and put my clothes back on and drive home. I hope somebody didn't call from the freeway and say, hey, there's some idiot over there with a rope hanging off a cliff. I'll see you guys later.